It's time for our podcast. This is the podcast of what happened on the show today.
I understand. We covered a lot of ground. We spoke about Coles and Woolies and how they're being chastised.
Yeah, well, chastised.
Do we call it sued?
They're going to get fined.
More than fined. I think they're being, investigated and sued. They've been found wanting by the ACCC. We had an interesting discussion about whether telling people there's a sale when there isn't is psychology or trickery.
Mm-hmm. It's like when you get a bag of chips and it says 20% more, but it's not. It's just 20% more air.
Legally, they're not allowed to say 20% more.
Well, they got sued for that. So I guess Coles and Woolworths get the same thing. But, these are the guys that gave us the red spot special. We look for the red spot special.
Yeah, I've got an ointment for that.
You don't want it in your underpants, I'll tell you.
Telepathy. We spoke about it yesterday on the show. We're speaking about it again today because we want to ask you whether you have any telepathic powers.
You were on the ABC, the Assembly TV show. That's going to air. It's also on iView at the moment. We have the whole cast, two members of the cast and the host, Lee Sales, on this podcast.
Absolutely. It was great. And we discuss Liam Gallagher, who performed at Wembley before a boxing match. It's the first time he's performed since the announcement that Oasis are going to be touring again. Did people like his performance? And what did he make of their criticisms? All of that's coming up.
Right now, by the miracle of recording, we had so many requests for them to do it again.
Mistress Amanda.
Miss Keller.
Amanda. Doesn't work alone.
Wow, this is fantastic.
Her friend is in a back room making the tools of the trade.
I've heard them describe him as a drunken idiot.
Sorry, I've been drinking beer.
The legendary pirate Jonesy and Amanda the actress.
Hello, Wiggles. Congratulations, Mandy. We're on the radio right now.
What is it you can't face?
Jonesy and Amanda, you're doing a great job.
You have no empathy for anyone but yourself, you giant tool.
Now's the time to hear good radio.
Sorry, a bit of a tongue twist there.
Jonesy and Amanda are here.
It's showtime, a-holes. We're on the air.
Top of the morning to you, Amanda, my little red-scarfed friend. I like your little red scarf.
It's orange, but thank you.
Is that orange?
A lot of men have a slight colour blindness, do you? I know Chris Brown does. A lot of men do. Do you?
No,
what can I hold up and you have to tell me what colour it is? I'm holding up my multicoloured water bottle.
Well, that's an Indigenous bottle.
What colour's that?
That's pink.
And that one?
That's like mauvey, blue, purpley.
Yeah. And that one?
That's green.
Okay. And this?
That's
orange. It's my scarf.
That's not orange. The problem is with you women, too many colours. In the world of men, it's just the primary colours.
No, you are the man who wears shirts that look like wrapping paper. You've got multicoloured shirts every single day.
Yeah, but I don't sit there and say, I say this is blue and white. The shirt I'm wearing today is blue and white.
Yeah,
and
but sometimes it's paisley.
Sometimes it is, but I don't muck around with the colours like you guys do. My wife will go into one of those Dulux paints places. Oh, duck egg blue, green blue, 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 blah, blah. It goes on forever. Just blue. Give me blue. Light blue, dark blue. That's it.
Mm. Well, thank you for the compliment about my scarf.
I was trying to work on my motorbike. I dropped one of my motorbikes by accident, and not that I do it on purpose, and I'm repairing it, and I was trying to get the colour of the paint, and I had this stark white colour, and I put it on there, and the stark white was totally different to the white that I thought it was.
It's like you'd paint it with liquid paper?
Yeah, it looked like so I can't do that. So now, it's back to the drawing board, as it were. Mm. I just like the simple days. In the 70s, you just had brown.
Mission brown.
Mission brown everywhere.
Yeah, mission brown houses, mission brown tiles in your kitchen, mission brown cupboards, mission brown on your undies. It was just all mission brown. No one was mission out. I guess what's happening on Friday?
What's happening?
This!
Put it on the towel, put it on the towel, put it on the towel, put it on the towel.
And right now, 'cause he lives, what is the most important thing we all need?
I've suggested Fabergé eggs. Someone else, well, it was me also, suggested high-heel Crocs.
Right. I believe they're at Coles right now. Fabergé eggs and high-heel Crocs.
Prices are almost down, but not as down as you think.
Down. No, they're not. No, fuel, you fool.
Fuel. On Friday, we are giving away free fuel.
Yep.
We're going to pay your fuel bill. We're going to fill up your tanks for you.
Actually, I haven't worked out what area. What area are we going to?
We're still working that out. Details TBA. That means to be announced.
Very good. So we're looking forward to that. Today's show, though, action-packed show, because tonight on the ABC, you are on the Assembly.
I'm on the Assembly. This is the show. We've spoken about it before. You may have seen it on ABC iView, but it's on free-to-air ABC tonight. This is where I got interviewed by about 19 young autistic journalism students, and 2 of those students, along with Lee Sowers, are going to join us on the show today.
Also, Instagram makes its return, and we can't do anything until we do the Magnificent Seven.
Question 1, what would you receive from an automated telemachine?
Jam Nation. It's time for the Magnificent Seven. There are 7 questions. Can you go all the way and answer all 7 questions correctly? If you do that, Amanda will say.
I will say we are giving away free fuel on Friday. The 3 Fs. Free Fuel Friday. Don't add a 4th.
You fool.
Okay, good.
Kenny's in Mount Druitt. Perhaps, what's fuel like in Mount Druitt at the moment, Kenny? What's the price?
Oh, it's around about $1.70.
See, well, maybe we should do it in Mount Druitt because it's $1.70. Down around my way, Cronulla, it's up around the $2 mark.
Yeah.
I'm just saying if I'm putting it on my card.
You've got time to clear your card between now and then, Brendan, so that we can put a whole lot of petrol on it.
Okay, so $1.70.
You've been warned. Today's Tuesday. We need your card cleared by Friday.
Well, you know, contrary to what you think, I'm not made of money.
I think you might be.
I'm not made of money.
Hello, Kenny. How are you?
Good morning, Amanda. How are you?
Very well. Question number 1, what would you receive from an automated telemachine?
That'd be money.
Yes, money.
In the intro, what's with you and money? You're obsessed.
Me?
You've become a breadhead, man.
Breadhead.
You've become, what are you, Kyle Sandilands?
Wow.
In the intro of the Pixar logo, which letter is squashed by the little desk lamp, Kenny?
So you've got the word Pixar. Which letter's being squished?
That'd be the I.
The I.
Yep. Let's play Lyrical Assassin.
We're going to read you out some lyrics. Is that how this goes? I always get confused. And you have to tell us what the song is. Can I read them?
No, this is yeah, you do it. Actually, I'd like to hear
Were you about to say this is a man's job? You were. Your mouth was framing those words.
I just feel that you are no good at this, and I think this song deserves the respect that it deserves.
Like that sentence?
Yeah.
Okay, you do it.
No, you do it.
No, because I love the way you talk. You do it.
No, you do it.
No, you do it. Do it.
No.
She was a fast machine. She kept her motor clean. She was the best damn woman that I ever seen. Bad English. She had sightless eyes. It's unfortunate. Telling me no lies, knocking me out with those American thighs. What is that song, Kenny?
It's AC/DC. It's Highway to...
Oh, sorry, Kenny, no.
Amanda's in Concord.
Hi, Amanda.
Hello.
Hey, Amanda, what's fuel in Concord at the moment?
It's pretty expensive.
Is it?
Yeah.
Okay,
I think
so we
1.8.
won't... How much?
1.8.
Are you getting nervous now, Brendan?
Oh, no, we won't go around Concord.
All right.
I want to get bang
and everyone's
for buck.
allowed $1 each in their tank.
I hope you drive a small car. Only 4-cylinder cars and motorbikes.
A friend of mine said his mother once went to one of those Bowsers where I've never done this. You type in how much you want to spend and that's it. And she typed it in. She went inside and they said, "That's 40 cents." And she was so humiliated. She said, "Yes, that's all that I wanted. Thank you very much." And drove off with 40 cents worth of petrol in a tank.
Was this friend you?
Could have been.
Let's do the lyrics again. You did that
She
very
was a
well.
fast machine. She kept her motor clean. She was the best damn woman that I ever seen. She had the sightless eyes, telling me no lies, knocking me out with those American thighs. Amanda, what's the song?
You Shook Me All Night Long by AC/DC.
That's the one.
Banger. Etc.
That I've ever seen. Would it kill them?
Knocking me out with those American thighs, does that mean big thighs or supple, sexy thighs?
I think strong thighs. Read into it what you like, but I think that's great strong
I often
thighs.
have a theory that people from Victoria and South Australia, ladies, have thicker legs than other parts of the country. That's just
From your observation?
just an anecdotal notice.
Yeah.
That's what I've just
you
noticed.
very much upset Millie, who was working with us.
Yeah, well, she's
because
from
you said-
Adelaide.
I know.
But she had sturdy legs, not thick,
Oh,
but sturdy.
wow.
No, but sturdy.
No one wants to be told they've got sturdy legs.
Amanda, is that a good compliment?
No, Millie doesn't work here anymore. Read into that what you will.
She went to the
4.
opposition.
Question 4. She did. She's working in Adelaide with her opposition, and she'll make them very successful.
Not because of what I said.
I think it might be. Question 4. What's the name of Kylie Minogue's new tour?
Tension 2.
That's
Tension.
it.
Tension.
Yeah.
Tension, all four.
Which two teams are facing off in the AFL Grand Final this weekend? It's going to be big.
Yeah, Sydney Swans and Brisbane Lions.
Yeah,
Calm the
that's it.
Swannies.
Question
6.
The Great Sphinx of Giza is a limestone. What a Giza is a limestone statue of a head on the body of a what? Human head. What's the body?
It is.
Amanda.
Oh, sorry, Amanda.
Jonesy and Amanda. Sam Nation.
Podcast.
We're into the Magnificent Seven.
We're up to question number 6. It's going to Daniel in Cronulla. Hello, Daniel.
Hello, how's it going?
Very well. The Great Sphinx of Giza. It's a limestone statue. It's got a human head with some kind of headdress. But what's the body?
Lion.
It's a lion.
Yeah, it's a lion. The Brownlow Medal is awarded an award celebrating which sport?
AFL.
Yeah,
Yes.
Patrick Cripps, he got it.
It's best and fairest. I wasn't aware that the Brownlow was best and fairest. I thought it might have been for... I think they've got ones for best mark and stuff, haven't they?
Oh, yeah, there's all that stuff as well. We've
Best
got
shorty
the Dally
shorts.
M here, the best shorty shorts and the best ropey arms.
I vote for that.
Congratulations to you, Daniel. You've won the jam pack. It's all coming your way. A family pass to Sydney Zoo at Eastern Creek. Marvel at the massive jaws of the life-size moving megalodon shark. Don't yawn when I'm saying this.
I'm not.
Harbour Bridge climb pass for 4. Let's the school holiday games begin. Book at bridgeclimb.com. And Jonesy and Amanda Coach, choose for the colour and some Sadler pencils. Daniel, anything you'd like to add?
Yeah, go bloody Cronulla.
Go bloody Cronulla.
You know, I hope Cronulla... It'd be great if Cronulla wins and the Roosters win.
Okay, I'm
Because
gonna
let me
say
just
this.
say this, because I think a Penrith and Melbourne grand
Yep.
final would be boring.
Daniel, you'll agree with this. If the Sharks beat Penrith, they will win the grand final.
You've said this every week in the finals.
What do you think, Daniel? Are you on the wagon?
Oh, sorry, my phone's beeping. What did you say?
Daniel, I was just saying.
It's indicative
Never
of
mind.
how your final
I was
season often
just
goes.
saying, Daniel. Never mind. Is it just me?
Yeah, it is.
Is it just me?
It's you.
Jonesy and Amanda.
Sam Nation.
Podcast.
How the hell do you work this thing?
All you gotta do is press a button and bang.
There we go.
You're pressing the wrong button.
I want to flick through the Jar Almanac, our big book of musical facts. Well, here's an earworm you may not have heard for a while. On this day in 1988, Bobby McFerrin released his hit Don't Worry, Be Happy. Obviously, it was a banger. And not just because it went to number 1, but because of, remember, Big Mouth Billy Bass.
Oh, the fish on the wall.
The singing fish, the plastic fish that flapped its head and its tail around as it sang. I was a very early adopter of
Yes,
Billy
of course
Bass,
you
and then
were.
I got annoyed when everyone bought one.
You had one first.
Yeah,
And you
I
also,
bought it in America.
and then you had a singing moose.
I did have a singing moose,
Yeah.
buck.
There was a point where you'd go into your house and I thought I was in Disneyland.
Yeah.
You're walking through.
Just things. I love my things, as you know.
You love things. And it's very nice.
If you don't remember the plastic singing fish, well, you haven't lived. Here's a reminder. His head would flap, his tail would flap. There were 2 songs, though, in the original Big Mouth Billy Bass. Here's the other one, Al Green's Take Me to the River. Al Green claims he received more royalties from Big Mouth Billy Bass from any other recordings of that song.
Really?
Yeah, that's what happens when you learn your scales.
Oh, I could almost see your mind ticking over there. You might have to go back to school with your puns.
may have to.
Oh, geez, I don't like when I do that material.
Well, you don't like a pun.
I don't like a pun. I appreciate them. I just don't think they're funny.
It's why you tried to top mine with yours.
It's like letters to column 8 in the newspaper. I go, actually, I hate the letters to column 8.
It's not for you.
Let's whack this on.
Let's do it. Oh, it's nice to hear this again.
Jam Nation.
Watchdog versus Coles and Woolworths. You've been following this story. The Australian Competition and Consumer Commission, or the ACCC, has launched legal action against Woolies and Coles.
So, with legal action, if Woolies and Coles are fined, who does that money go to?
The ACCC, the government, I would say. It's not going to go back to us.
Well, it should
Be nice
somehow
if it
go
did.
back to us because what they've been doing is disgraceful.
I'm going to go out on a limb here and sort of support Coles and Woolies.
Are you why? Well, let's talk about what they've done before.
Well,
we
okay,
talk
what
about your
they've done
support.
is that they've put out so-called illusionary discounts.
Yeah.
So for a pack of Strepsils, which is a retail price of, say, $5.50, they jack that price up to $7.
For two weeks beforehand.
You've got a sore throat, you go into Woolies or Coles, you buy your Strepsils for $7. Then a couple of weeks later, they down, $6.50.
And there's a big tag on it saying sale price.
And this is where I come in to support Coles and Woolies. That's their business. That's what they do. They sell stuff. It's like when you go to your corner shop. If I go to my local corner shop and buy a tin of Serena tuna, I know that he's robbing me blind. It's like $4.50. Have you ever gone to Aldi and you just go in there, and I'm not doing an ad for Aldi, but you go in there and you buy a bunch of stuff and you go, geez, how cheap is all of this?
But there is a big difference here. Both of these companies, Woolworths and Coles, have traded very heavily on trying to do the right thing for everyone's cosy lives. They're doing big advertising about that. And they know very well the psychology of what you're doing. It's one thing to say we're fools for falling for it, but they are putting a sales sticker on. We should be able to believe that price has been overall reduced. They're saying here that the ACCC estimates that both companies have sold tens of millions of products using this fake method and have derived significant revenue from it. Following many years of marketing campaigns by Woolworths and Coles, Australian consumers have come to understand that prices dropped and down. Promotions relate to a sustained reduction in regular prices of supermarket products. That's what the ACCC is saying. However, in the cases that these products we allege have a new prices dropped and down, the promotional prices were higher than they normally are, so that they can bring them down and say that they're reduced when they're not. And the psychology
of that... the inflation of the price is not a good thing. I'll agree with that.
No, but also the psychology, the trickery. This consumer psychologist has said brain studies have shown that when we are excited by a bargain, it interferes with our ability to clearly judge whether it's good or not. And they know this. Finding a bargain activates the reward centre in our brain, the release of dopamine, the associated with pleasure and reward. We get a sense of satisfaction. So they are very deliberately tricking us.
There's an old Latin saying, caveat emptor.
I bought that last week on special.
Let the buyer beware.
So you think it's okay that we see a sale price, but it's not real, and that's okay?
Oh, I work in this business, okay?
The shopper's business?
No, the radio business. And it's all about sell the sizzle, not the steak. Get people to listen for 5 minutes more. You get people to listen for 5 minutes more. You get more ticks in the books. You can sell more advertising.
Yeah.
And then
but if we give away $1,000, we give away $1,000.
Oh, of course we give away $1,000.
When we say, like on Friday, we're giving away free fuel, there's no trickery. No. We are not tricking people.
Yeah. We're talking at cross purposes here. It's like when a radio station says we play more variety than anyone else. What the hell is variety? Variety is something that radio stations came up with 1,000 years ago to mean you're going to get more Billy Joel.
Yeah.
That's it. But if you say that, if you say we play more variety, you don't really... The listener doesn't even care about variety. All they care about is what they know.
But if we... Well, I guess that's fair enough. But in the days of cosy lives when both these companies are trading very heavily on their prices being down and they are tricking us, that's not a good thing.
Let me go back to my Latin. Caveat emptor.
What about status quo? That's also Latin.
Down.
What are the chances?
Down. Standards are down.
Prices certainly are.
Jonesy and Amanda.
Jam Nation.
We were speaking yesterday about a woman I'd seen talking about her telepathy skills and that she'd asked her daughter when she was at the shop through her mind to get her eggs. And the daughter just texted her and said, hey, do you want some eggs? And she said, anyone can do it. You have to focus. You have to think of the person. I thought, why don't we test our telepathy powers? I knew all the things that are in the shop, in the cafe at the bottom of our building. So you went down there and I went with our telepathy to put an image of something in your head.
Well, now I'm in the cafe down the bottom. I've got no idea why I'm here.
You and I are testing whether we have telepathy. I have a photograph of all the food that this cafe sells. I'm going to pick a thing and put that image in your head to see if you'll pick it. And don't just pick something you think I'd like, because I'm going to put an image of some food item. I connect with you by imagining an antenna going from my heart to your heart. Now I'm going to think my message. I'm going to picture what I want you to buy. I'm thinking. And now I'm going to write down what I have chosen. Yep. You now don't tell me what you're buying. You buy something and let's see if you're buying what I have put in your head.
Okay. Just one problem. I left my wallet upstairs.
Oh, come on.
I don't know, man. I feel it just then. Can I get one of those? I just felt that. Now I can pay for it.
You've come back with a food. It's time to see if you picked up the food image that I sent you. This is what I wrote down.
Oh, you said a croissant. I got you a granola yogurt thing.
Oh, Brendan, you blocked my telepathy.
Well, because you like this and you don't like croissants.
I told you that you didn't have to buy something I like, just a picture I had in my head. Did you misunderstand the assignment?
You know what's weird? I actually looked at a croissant. I looked at it and there was a lady there as well who was given a croissant by accident. I kid you not.
The universe was trying to give you that.
There was a lady that was given a croissant by accident and she said, I didn't order this croissant. That's weird. That's from our Instagram. The lady, if you look at it, Jonesy and Amanda's on Instagram, the lady says, you gave me a croissant. Freaky deaky. So your message just went out to the wrong person.
Well, what's freaky is that forget telepathy, you didn't even understand my actual words when I said, don't buy me what you think I want. Buy what the message I'm sending.
I'm so tuned to what you want.
But you said you looked at croissants, you thought you wouldn't want to eat one of those.
Yeah, because you don't.
No,
Whenever we have a meeting and they bring out all the base pastries and baked goods,
I don't
you said,
eat them.
Exactly.
But the assignment was to not pick what I wanted, what I was telling you.
You know, what do you want?
Or someone who would accept my telepathy.
Oh, no, so now you're in my head as well. I think this is something the Tribal Drum will beat for after 7.
Telepathy might work for others.
Yeah.
Jam Nation.
We're just gonna grab right now.
Who wants some free money?
Instant.
Coin, cash.
Moolah.
I like the sound of that.
Jonesy and Amanda's
Instagram.
Meow, 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 meow. 10 questions, 60 seconds on the clock. I can't get that thing out of my head. You can pass if you don't know an answer. We'll come back to that question if time permits. You get all the questions right, you win $1,000.
You can make it $2,000 by answering a bonus question, but it is double or nothing.
Holly's in Waterfall.
Hi, Holly.
Hi. Hello.
Whoa, coming in hot, Holly.
You sound chirpy today.
I am. I'm really excited.
Okay, well, let's see if we can leap that into winning maybe $2,000 right now, Holly.
Oh, that'd be great.
Wouldn't it? We've got 10 questions. We've got 60 seconds. If you're not sure, say pass. We usually have time to come back because if you get it wrong, it's all over, okay?
Got it.
Holly, good luck because here we go. Here comes question number 1. How many hours are in a day?
24.
Question 2. Traditionally, what colour is a carrot?
Orange.
Question 3. On which Australian coast would you find the Pacific Ocean?
East Coast.
Question 4. Which actor played Crocodile Dundee?
Paul Hogan.
Question 5. True or false? Walt Disney holds the record for the most Oscars.
Pass.
Question 6. A hammerhead is a type of what?
Shark.
Question 7. Who hosts the Assembly Australia?
Pass.
Question 8. GarageBand is an app from which tech brand?
Oh, pass.
Question 9. 1989 is an album by which American artist?
Pass.
Question 10. The Melbourne Cup is held on which race course?
Flemington.
Back to question 5. True or false? Walt Disney holds the record? True. Question 7. Who hosts the Assembly Australia?
I've got no idea.
Can't pass that one again.
I know.
It's Lee Sales.
I couldn't even guess.
Oh, and it's on tonight. Amanda's on that tonight.
Lee's joining us on the show
so
today.
Sorry, Amanda.
Oh, don't be sorry. Do you know who has made GarageBand?
No, but I do know my brother plays it.
That's Apple or Mac. We would have accepted. And 1989 is an album by Taylor Swift.
Taylor Swift. Oh, that was fun. Thank you so much.
Holly, thank
Holly,
you.
you came in hot, which was great.
I went out cold. Thank you.
You're hot and cold.
Jonesy and Amanda. Jam Nation.
podcast.
We spoke just before 7 o'clock about our telepathy powers or lack thereof. I'd read about this woman who has telepathy powers when her daughter went to the shops. I thought we'd try it. Well, you weren't open to the telepathy, but weirdly, the woman next to you in the shop picked up my message or the shop did and gave her, I said croissant, croissant, croissant.
Mm-hmm.
You didn't choose a croissant, but behind you in the background, a woman receives a croissant and said, I didn't order this.
You can see it on our Instagram. It's quite extraordinary.
Quite extraordinary. Do you have telepathy? I've kind of always poo-pooed this, but maybe you do have telepathy. So the Tribal Drum is going to beat for this. Your telepathic powers.
You could read my mind, love.
That's how mine work. I was tuning into, maybe we got too much white noise.
All the cats and dogs have run into the
And they said
street.
croissant.
They all want a croissant.
So tell us about your telepathic powers.
Yeah, I don't know about this stuff so much, that oogity-boogity stuff.
No, but I think a lot of people are into it.
But sometimes you'll be thinking about someone and they ring you.
Yeah.
Or you don't want to run into someone and you run into them.
Yeah, so you're putting out fearful vibes as well.
I think where we went wrong is that I knew that you were trying to get into my head. If I didn't know you were in my head.
Did you block it?
No, I think it's more complicated than that. Or perhaps if I'm thinking about it, it's not going to happen.
I think your head is like a jar of bees and there's no space for anything to come in.
You won't get any argument from me about that.
Jam Nation.
WSFM, hello there. It's Jonesy and Amanda. Partly cloudy, 25 degrees in the city, 28 in our west. Right now it's 16 degrees, but you knew that already because I said that, not sending it out telepathically.
No, you probably knew that already because you're outside and you're feeling the weather.
You're feeling it, or you've got your weather app. But for you, on that Fool's Around you sent me on yesterday to get you a croissant.
Well, apparently there are steps you can take to be telepathic. Think of the person you're sending the message to, get an image of them in your third eye, connect to them by imagining the antenna going from your heart to theirs. Think of your message, and my message was to you to buy a croissant. And you were down there, you knew your mission. I said, don't buy something that I want, that I like, buy something of what I'm putting into your head.
Mm-hmm.
And I pictured a croissant. I sent you a picture of my mind of a croissant. You didn't pick a croissant because you thought, I don't like them.
Yeah, because I know you very well.
Which wasn't your mission. But weirdly, the woman next to you was offered a croissant that she hadn't ordered.
And that's freaky deaky.
Mm-hmm.
The tribal drum is beating for telepathic powers.
You could read my mind, love.
Danielle, are you telepathic?
Oh, I guess I might just have to say I am.
Yeah.
Probably about 20 years ago, come home from work and Mum's neighbour's daughters had gone up to Darwin. And Mum had called me and said that such and such wasn't looking too good. And sure enough, by the time I just hang up the phone, I turned around to my husband at the time and I said to him, she's gone. And he looked at me like I had two heads. I said, no, she's gone. What? Anyway, about 2 hours later, I get a phone call from Mum saying, such and such has passed. I said, told you. He said, what? I said, told you, she's gone. And I spoke to Mum.
I was going to say, was that the only time you've had that power? Like you're not freaking everyone else out that knowing when other people die?
No. It's been a few things that have happened in my life. I've been around doing different things and all of a sudden go, this is going to happen, not so much predict, and then I'll come home and sure enough it's happened. Now, whether it's my partner now who's would normally be down the race car, but no, he's taken, hey, the washing has to be done, or this has to be done, and it's all been done. I'm like, yes, winning.
Interesting, Danielle.
This is good.
Thank you.
Danielle. Lauren has joined us.
Hello, Lauren. Tell us about your powers.
Well, I suppose you'd like to call me a raffle medium because I'm the person you hate at any function. I just buy my tickets, always support, and I'll go to myself, Purple 26. I'm just telling the raffle puller, Purple 26. No joke. 9 times out of 10, they'll go Purple 26 or whatever the number is.
Really?
And I win time and time again. One night I won, I kept saying it, I won 3 in a row. I had to stop because I was feeling people were starting to get annoyed at me, so I stopped doing it.
There's only so many meat trays you can win as well.
What's the best thing you've won?
I've won so many different minor things. Mine was raffle to do with minor. Weekends away, dinners, just hampers that someone's put together for the night. But never won a meat tray, so maybe that's what I should be going to more RSLs. I don't know.
And when you're there, you actually say whatever your ticket is, be it Purple 26, you just say Purple 26.
Like I did with croissant.
Yes, and that's all it
works.
Rightio.
Well, Lauren, thank you. We're all going to be trying that from now on.
Jonesy and Amanda.
Jam Nation.
Podcast.
Get up, ladybugs.
It's way too early for this, guys.
No rest for the wicked.
I'm not poo-pooing your telepathic powers. I just feel that you'd led the witness. You sent me to a shop, so I already knew psychologically what you don't like when it comes to stuff at a shop.
But the brief was, you go into the shop, I'm going to think of something and send you a message of what you should buy. And I specifically said, it doesn't have to be something I like. It's what so don't buy me something I like.
Yeah.
Buy me the message I'm giving you. And I gave you the message of a croissant.
I would argue if I'd gone to the shop and I didn't know that you wanted anything from the shop. So I just walked out of here and went to the shop. And then when I was down in the shop, you went, you did your powers. And then I ended up getting you said item. You know what I mean? You haven't pre-led the witness.
But you didn't get it right anyway, even with the pre-leading.
Okay.
So ironically, in the background of you buying something that wasn't a croissant, someone was given a croissant they hadn't ordered.
Yeah.
So my message got out there, but your head is a jar of bees and there was no room for the message to get in, but someone else caught the message.
This is what happens when you try to connect with someone that's got ADHD.
Yeah, I know.
The tribal drum is beating for telepathic powers.
Read my mind, love.
Hello, Erica. Are you telepathic?
No, not really, but I had a situation where I left home and I was getting my husband's frickin' mirror for the truck fixed, and I had my daughter in the front seat. So we drove down to Mittagong because we lived at Picton at the time, and that was the only place that could fix it.
Okay.
So anyhow, coming back, she was sitting in the front seat with me, and this was before they did all the, no kids can sit in the front seat sort of thing. So I pulled over and I said, Jade, get in the back seat. I just had this weird freaking feeling, and I made her get in the back seat. She sat there, and we ended up having a head-on 10 minutes after that.
Wow.
She broke a collarbone, but if she was sitting in the front seat where the airbags exploded, it would have been horrific.
Wow. That's kind of probably more intuition than telepathy, but I think they all cross paths. The wee.
Erica, that is
That's
extraordinary.
an amazing story, Erica.
And we'll excuse you using the words frickin' twice in the show.
3 times a charm.
Amanda has joined us.
Hi, Amanda.
Hi, how are you?
Very well. Tell us about your telepathy.
It's not really telepathy, but I had a dream. So I had a dream that my husband's truck was rolling backwards. He didn't put the handbrake on. So I called him in the morning and I said, make sure today you've got your handbrake on. I had a dream about your truck rolling backwards. Anyway, well, it didn't happen to him. It happened to his driver.
Oh.
Yes. Yeah, it just started rolling backwards. So lucky nothing happened, but yeah.
So you're like me. Your message, you got the message, but it was slightly diverted.
Yeah.
Yep.
The handbrake message went awry.
No, the message worked, but yes, it went to the wrong person.
Ironically, from the handbrake.
I don't get it. You're calling her a handbrake.
That was the old slang, the old handbrake. That's what no one says that anymore.
You do.
Well, I was just pointing out the irony.
Yeah, what a nuisance a woman is when she tells you to be careful with the handbrake.
I never said, I was just commenting. They were a time. I'm not saying I want to go back to those times.
Don't you, Brendan?
Jeff.
Hello, Jeff. Save us. Tell us about your telepathy.
Hi, guys. How are you going today?
Very well.
That's good. Look, I used to tell my kids that I was telepathic and that I could make the cars coming towards me wave at me. And they went, no way you can do that, Dad. I said, I can. And all these cars were coming at me, all waving at me. And my God, they couldn't believe that it was true that I could do that. But really, I was flashing my lights, pretending there was a speed camera. And the kids were convinced that I was telepathic. I was controlling these people.
Jeff, you're a charlatan. You know that?
Oh, Jeff, I like it.
You do admire it.
Take it on the road, as
Thanks,
it were.
Jonesy and Amanda. Jam Nation podcast.
Let's get on down to the Jonesy and Amanda Arms for the pub test. The Australian Competition and Consumer Commission has launched legal action against Woolworths and Coles. They allege that the supermarket giants breached consumer law by misleading consumers through discounting pricing claims on hundreds of products.
We were talking about this a bit earlier, and you said something that surprised me. You said, caveat emptor, buyer beware, sucko.
Yeah. Well, what they did, so this is what the ACCC has alleged. They sold items at regular prices for up to 6 months, then increased the prices of those items
for like a 2-week period
by at least 15%, then placing them in the prices dropped or down promotion part. Away from jacking up the price of an item, then discounting said item under the banner of prices down. That's unethical, okay? But using psychology to increase sales, I think that's fair game.
Well, what's interesting is this is what the ACCC has said, is following many years of marketing campaigns by Woolworths and Coles, Australian consumers have come to understand that prices dropped and down, the two big slogans, the promotions relate to a sustained reduction in the regular prices of supermarket products.
Yep.
However, in these cases, the prices dropped and down promotional prices were either higher or the same. But putting on a sticker saying prices are down is trickery. And the brain studies have shown that when we're excited by a bargain, it interferes with our ability to clearly judge whether it's a good offer or not. We get dopamine releases, etc. So saying promotion, down, etc., prices have dropped, and then to have a sticker that says prices have dropped and it hasn't, whether they've overinflated it earlier or not, which is your point, that's not right.
Yeah, that's
But
right.
I still think that having a whole campaign, cause he lives, prices are down and the prices aren't, but there's a sticker saying it's a sale price, I think that's shameful. You think that's
Well, it's advertised.
okay.
It's like you go to a car dealer and they've got a car for $29,999 or something like that. Because psychologically you go, well, it's not 30 grand. It's cheaper than that.
But is that different to this?
I think it's the same. Getting away, let's just be clear here. I'm getting away from the fact that they jacked up the price of everyday items, allegedly, and then said, okay, now it's on special.
But it's back to its normal
it's
price.
Like red spot specials in
it's
supermarkets.
back to its normal price with a sticker saying sale, and the whole campaign around it is, we are cheaper, come and see our sales. I don't think that that's fair.
But it's just marketing. You go to Coles and Woolies. If I go to Coles and Woolies, I know I'm going to pay more. If I go to IGA or Audi, I know I'm going to pay less. The thing is, for me to go to IGA or Audi, it's a little bit of a hassle. So I go there for the convenience to Coles and Woolies. But I do know I'm going to pay more.
What do you think?
Hence, we go back to Latin and caveat emptor, let the buyer beware.
Let's ironically, the Latin status quo, down. Coles and Woolies using this trickery psychology for sales.
What do you think?
Like, is it psychology or is it trickery? Does it pass the pub test?
Jam Nation.
I saw something yesterday that I reckon, Brendan, you will think is funny. And probably, I remember you telling a similar story about yourself. This woman has shared a text she got from her husband on social media. Her partner has texted her. She said, our wedding is 2 months away. And he's texted her saying, what time is our wedding? And the post has divided audiences, some finding it amusing and some finding it infuriating. Tell me what happened on your
This
wedding.
is 2 months before.
Yeah. But the invitations have all gone out, all the planning's been done.
On the night before, someone rang the house. I was staying at my in-laws' place to be, and someone rang, and I yelled out to Helen in the backyard, hey, Helen, what time's this do of yours on tomorrow? I did it sort of half in jest, but it was in front of my mother-in-law.
And?
Who thought it was funny. She laughed her head off.
Did she? And what
time's
about
this
Helen?
do of yours on? Helen laughed as well. I did kind of know, but, men don't know the finer parts, the finer details of the wedding. You just got to show up.
See, this is the thing that has divided people, and I don't want to be a harpy in going on about, men, but we talked about this on Double A Chattery recently, the podcast I do with my friend Anita McGregor, and this goes straight to the heart of a bigger issue, I think, which is the emotional burden that women carry. It's not just about planning weddings or planning Christmas Day or all that sort of stuff. It's at waking up at midnight thinking, it's sports day tomorrow, are the kids' shirts ready? It's knowing your kids' shoe sizes. It's knowing their teachers' names. It's being across the schedule that is exhausting, that women do far more than men. And it's almost like there's an expression for it called weaponized incompetence, where men go, I'm hopeless, therefore I opt out. And often women let them do it. So weaponized incompetence, I think, goes both ways. But it's that stuff of, I'm hopeless at this, honey, you do it. And the woman may be wanting control of that too, but there's the exhaustion of everyday life. Women are working in jobs the same number of hours often that men are now, and statistics show are still doing the bulk of the housework, etc., as well as this emotional burden. So while it seems funny to say, hey, what time's the wedding, and thinking it's funny that men, as you say, just turn up on the wedding day, behind that is a whole lot of planning, emotion, exhaustion that goes into decision-making that women keep in their heads that men just don't. Jimmy Kimmel has a funny thing where he leans into this. He has someone out on the street talking to dads about how much they know about their families.
What is your son's birthday?
No, that's a good one. That's a really good one because I don't know.
What is your daughter's favorite subject in school?
Social study.
Is that true?
No.
What's the name of your daughter's school?
Ash Creek.
No.
River Creek?
No.
Something Creek.
No.
What color are your daughter's eyes?
Brown.
All right, let's look. That is incorrect.
They're blue.
What are your daughter's birthdays?
I give up.
Any guesses?
Yesterday.
Oh, yeah, yesterday. Horrible.
Her birthday was yesterday. You forgot
yesterday, yes.
Well, I know, the 24th of the 9th, 2002.
Whose birthday's that?
That's Dominic's because it's today.
Yeah, it's today.
Don't
so
ask
well
me about
done.
the other ones. No, I know the other ones as well.
But it is funny that this stuff does seem comical and that, you know, when what time is your shindig?
Yeah.
But looking deeper at that is the emotional burden that women carry. And we won't even get started, as I said, on the exhaustion of Christmas Day. Dad will put some little car together and say, done. Whereas mum's already planning it from now.
You have no idea how hard it is to put together one of those little cars, a push bike or a trampoline.
Oh, I'll see you at the prawn shop, Brendan.
Jonesy and Amanda. Jam Nation.
Podcast.
We're not gonna take it.
I want you to get up right now.
I feel like I'm taking crazy pills.
Go to your windows, open them, and stick your head out and yell, I'm as mad as hell. I'm not gonna take this anymore.
Down to the Jonesy and Amanda Arms for the pub test. Coles and Woolies using psychology to increase sales. Does this pass the pub test?
Is it psychology or is it trickery? This is what the ACCC has found. They are fining them. They're taking legal action against them. And what they've done is they have increased prices for 2 weeks of a certain item. Then they'll drop it back to normal and put a sale tag on it.
Okay, that's
what they're in trouble for. But you were saying earlier, Brendan, that putting sale signs on things in bright colours and getting those dopamine juices flowing is okay.
Many years ago, I used to spruik for a living. You know, you stand in the shop and
You still do now.
Well, I do. But I'd be in the BBC Hardware or somewhere like that, standing there next to a flashing light. Okay, shoppers, red spot special, come along here, get levels and, you know, circular saws on special today only. You know, they were always on special. It's like when you see those Christmas warehouses. They're always 50% off.
I know
or
what
rug
you're saying.
warehouses.
I know. If you pay full price for a rug, you're in big trouble.
You would be a fool.
I know what you're saying,
fool.
but as they say here in the ACCC statement, that there have been many marketing campaigns by Coles and Woolies to say prices have dropped, down, that we expect sustained reduction in the regular prices of supermarket products. They've staked their claim on that.
Yeah.
When they say all of that stuff, where the prices are the same as they were before or slightly higher, with a sticker sign on it saying special, saying sale, that's not right. So how do you feel? Coles and Woolies using psychology for sales. Does it pass the pub test?
No, it absolutely does not. It's disgraceful that Coles and Woolworths can make such exorbitant profits when the cost of living is killing Australian families. Pull your heads in and I hope they get fined big dollars.
No, it doesn't. They're using that psychologist to make more profits and without disregard to the consumer and to the community in general. The other problem is we don't have any regulators that goes around and actually checks what they are doing. So good on the ACCC to bring these to the surface.
They've been doing it for years, like the end caps at the end of the aisles where they put all their specials on. They're not really specials. They're just there to lure you in and get you to buy stuff. It's a scam. It's just all to rip you off.
Yes, it does. I think at the end of the day, everyone tries to get the best deal for them. If it's a business, if it's a person, if it's anyone in the world. You try and get the best pay you can get for the job you do. How's it any different? Unfortunately, people don't like it because we're the ones that have to pay for it.
No, it doesn't pass a pub test. It's shocking behaviour. It's trickery and shameful, and they should be penalised. Down means up. Shop it Aldi, I say.
There you go. It's when they say 20% more in your bag of salt and vinegar chips. It's not 20% more.
20% more air.
Yeah. It's like when we extended this show to 10 o'clock, remember that?
It was 20% more air.
And everyone was disappointed.
Jam Nation.
You're on the Assembly on the ABC tonight at 7:30. I watched this show. Very moving. What a great show.
It's an extraordinary show. It's one of the most moving things I have ever done, and I cried through a lot of it. Some of you may have seen it on ABC iView, but it is on the ABC free-to-air tonight. It's a show fronted by Lee Sales, and it's where a variety of people, there was Adam Goods, Anthony Albanese, Hamish Blake, Delta Goodrum, me and Sam Neill. We, in an episode each, are interviewed by 19 neurodivergent or autistic young people who are journalism students for the first time ever doing a course in journalism. And they asked 3 questions each in the recording of it. Not all of that went to air, obviously, but what a day, because each question is asked with the same intensity, whether it's do you like houseplants or how much do you love your husband, how did you feel when your mum died, whatever the questions are, you have to give each of them the gravitas with which they are asked and with the gravitas with which they deserve. So no questions are off limits and they can ask anything, and they do, because that's the beauty of these young people. They have no filter on what's polite to ask and what isn't. So, and also, you allow yourself to be open to whatever question comes your way.
Here's the
and
promo.
It's quite extraordinary.
For the first time in Australia, autistic students are undertaking an autism-friendly introduction to a journalism course.
They will be mentored by one of Australia's best journalists.
This is a chance to work with people who haven't really had a voice in media.
The students will interview some of Australia's most famous people.
Welcome to the assembly.
Oh my God, this is so exciting.
What are the last sounds you would like to hear in life?
What a question.
What is your favourite thing about yourself?
Are you a really annoying dad?
Who is the meanest Prime Minister you've met?
Wow, what a question.
It's not very often you get to talk to the Prime Minister of Australia.
Be gentle on me.
Do you think making people laugh is the same as making people happy? And does it make you happy?
What is the best lesson you learnt from your parents?
I don't know why that question has moved me so much, but it has.
What is the moment that you have looked back on in your career and thought, how did I get away with that?
To be honest, when you put it like that, I do sound like a wanker.
Everyone's come up with great questions. I feel like I don't have that many tips to give because they're all very good. I've never smiled like this before.
What a life highlight this has been, and thank you.
This is a dream come true.
Coming up, we've got the stars of the Assembly, Lee Sales, Abby and Dale will be joining us in the studio.
Jonesy and Amanda. Jam Nation podcast.
Jonesy and Amanda in the morning. 101.7 WSFM.
Hello there, it's 23 past 8.
Not so long ago, I was asked by my dear friend Lee Sales to take part in a show called The Assembly. And it was one of the most wholesome, nerve-wracking, extraordinary experiences I've ever had. I was in a room full of trainee journalists who just happened to be autistic. Nothing was off limits. Full honesty, full disclosure. It was an extraordinary experience. The episode is on tonight on the ABC, and we're thrilled to be joined not just by Lee, but by 2 of the students, Abby and Dale. Hi, guys.
Hello.
Hello.
Thanks for having us.
Abby, your 21st birthday on the weekend.
Whoa.
It was a lot of fun. I had a great time.
What'd you get up to?
Oh, dancing. There was a photo booth. There were photographers, and yeah, it was a lot of fun.
Do you finally feel mature?
I do. Well, I missed my 18th due to COVID, so I was talking about this party for at least about 5 years.
Brilliant. Brilliant.
She was wearing sequins.
You love a sequin. You've got one on today too.
Oh, thank you.
And Dale, how did you feel about this whole experience? Because many of the episodes have already been seen. They've been up on iView, but mine's on free-to-air television tonight on the ABC. How have people responded to you in light of these stories going to air?
It's kind of been surreal, the amount of comments that I've got, because, doing the whole experience, it was just 15 amazing people hanging out and getting to interview great people, with our mentors and our lecturers. And it took me a while to realize how surreal of an experience it was, because everyone's like, oh my God, you met that one, you met, Hamish, or, Lee was your mentor, and this was coming from journalists and friends. And it's like, you just got to do the craziest thing ever. And you just got to hang out with great, amazing people, and it's just surreal.
Lee, tell us about all the students, because this is the first time there's been a journalism course for kids who are neurodivergent.
Yeah, so the ABC, in conjunction with Macquarie University, set up a course that was Foundations of Journalism, like basics, and
just designed it from scratch, basically, so it would be accessible for people who have autism. So, for example, they thought about things like the lights and the kind of sensory environment so it wasn't overwhelming and so on. But one of the most satisfying things about being involved with it was seeing over the period of the show how everyone in the group just grew in confidence, how they all became great friends with each other. They're all so tight. You know, like lots of them were at Abby's party on the weekend. Everyone's become really great friends. They've got their WhatsApp groups going. They do lots of different things together. So that's been brilliant because when they came in, one of the things that many of them said to me was they felt like they had trouble making friends and so on. Now they've got this big, amazing friendship cohort.
We've got a gang.
Yeah.
I'd like to see some of those questions on the WhatsApp group. That would be quite a bunch of questions.
Yeah, I bet you they get up to a lot of fun stuff on there. I'm not in the WhatsApp group, I might add.
No, fair enough.
Excluded,
Nor
not
should
cool
you
enough.
be.
Well, I imagine you would be in a lot of WhatsApp groups.
I'm in a heap of
I'm in
WhatsApp
half
groups.
of them with you, I think.
There'd be a lot of WhatsApp groups about you as well.
And there's a lot of, as Amanda will attest with the WhatsApp groups, I'm sure this is like with your one too, you step away for 3 seconds, you come back, there's like 76 messages in there.
I know.
It's just,
Gives you a heart attack, all those notifications.
Totally.
Sometimes if you go to bed early enough, you'll wake up and it's like a full receipt you have to read,
Yes.
figuring out what you've missed.
Yeah, same happens with me when I'm asleep at night and then I wake up in the morning and look at my phone and I'm like, oh my God, I've got so many people messaging me.
You've just got to do the thumbs up. That's my thing. It's just the thumbs up. Well, and also the episode tonight where you interviewed Amanda. Abby, what did you like asking Amanda? What were the...
I liked asking Amanda, you have worked with Jonesy for 19 years now. I can't remember the rest, but
that's good.
I've watched the episode a bit.
Yep.
I think
quite
Dale,
a few times now.
I think Dale asked in the context of how long you've worked together, does Amanda get sick of you?
Oh, yeah, we've got that here.
Yeah.
Do you ever just get sick of him?
Well, yes, like any friendship and any friend of yours that you see every day, under some stressful circumstances, some days are easy and other days where things go wrong, the answer is yes.
Do you talk at all to each other during the day or do you just...
Yeah, we text a lot during the day.
You should see our WhatsApp.
Oh, no.
If there's a WhatsApp to be involved with, it's our one. The Assembly is on tonight at 8:30. You can watch it at 8:30. You'll see Amanda get interviewed by Dale and Abby. And, of course, Lee Salesby in there. I don't know what you're doing in there.
Not much. No,
you're very good in it, actually.
I just hang on the edges.
You're a good mentor.
Oh, thank you.
Mentor is anything.
If anyone wants to ask if I get sick of Amanda.
That's a pun. That's a pun.
She's given the perfect demonstration there as to, you know.
And the silence that greeted it. Thank you.
From everyone, not just me. Thank you for coming in.
Thank you so much for having us on the show, guys. And it was lovely chatting with you.
Jonesy and Amanda.
Jam Nation
Podcast.
Listen up, people.
Fasten your seatbelt.
Let's get ready to rumble!
Jonesy and Amanda's Put It On The Tab. So far, that's where you play the thing.
Put it on the tab.
I love this jingle.
Put it on the tab.
We should release it as a song.
So far, coffee.
We paid for coffee on a Friday. Then we gave everyone movie passes.
What's the next thing that you need? The best thing that everyone needs.
You know what I think? Fabergé eggs.
Yeah.
Everyone's after a
That's
Fabergé
your
egg.
go-to gag. Just out of curiosity.
My go-to gag. You're my gag.
Oh, my God. Am I right?
Yeah.
What's a Fabergé egg worth these days?
What is it worth? I'd be
Tippy-type
intrigued
that
to
in.
know.
Hang on.
I could have said high heel Crocs.
In your own time.
That's
mate.
what everyone else wants as well.
Actually, types very quickly.
Oh, okay, there's one. Yeah, this is the first thing that comes up in Google. Third Imperial Easter
One of my favourites.
from 1887.
Yes, 1887.
Is valued at $33 million.
And probably would only give one per customer.
Anyway, it's not a Fabergé egg. It's fuel, you fool. And on Friday, we'll be nominating a service station and you go there and the fuel is on us.
Fuel's on us.
That's how it works.
Put it on the tab. Put it on the tab. Put it on the tab. Put it on the tab.
We didn't play the Jonesy and Amanda one.
Okay, well,
we
let's
get
just do that
that?
again. That's how it works.
Working me too hard
For
here.
God's sake, I just...
Put it on the tab. Put it on the tab. Put it on Jonesy and Amanda's tab.
Amanda's tab.
Is everybody happy?
You bet your life we're not. I want a Fabergé egg.
You was happy as a punter at a Liam Gallagher concert?
For the first time since they announced their comeback, as it were, their reunion, Liam Gallagher has performed. What did people think? We'll tell you next.
Jonesy and Amanda. Jam Nation.
Podcast.
Well, Liam Gallagher, as you know, he and his brother Noel are reconnecting. They have had a giant falling out over the years. They have detested each other. They are reconnecting for a series of concerts. A lot of people have said how expensive the tickets are. Even if you were, for Australian dollars, expecting to pay around $260 for a ticket, by the time people got to the front of the electronic queue, because of the price surging, people were expected to pay $680. So lots of people are angry to begin with. Liam last night performed, or in the last few days, he performed at a boxing match between Daniel Dubois and Anthony Joshua. This is at Wembley Stadium on Saturday night. First time on stage since Oasis have announced their upcoming reunion tour. Do you want to hear how he sounded?
Sure.
Here he is. Fans have taken issue with his shaky vocals.
That just sounds like Liam Gallagher.
Well, lots of people are saying that it was, quote, atrocious. People here, this is some of the comments. Biggest fan going, but he sounded terrible. Sounded worse than my wife on karaoke. Somehow missing out on tickets looked to be a good thing. Another joke that not one chair would turn on The Voice. At this rate, he wouldn't even make The Masked Singer.
Yeah.
So you know that when you poke the bear that is Liam Gallagher,
he would have taken it well.
He is going to fire back. So here's the tweet or the X that he posted. To all those, and then think here of the two worst words you know and put them together.
Dar-de-dar.
To all those dar-de-dars who were crying about my Capital's angelic tones last night, you ain't real fans. You're, Y-O-U-R, just Capital's imposters. And if you do have tickets you want to get rid of, I'll gladly take them off your hands. We don't want the likes of you at our concerts next NXT next year anyway. So then he said, you will not stop me from singing my song. I will sing it forever. People want to hear him sing a song, just not the way he is singing it.
That's how he sings. It's like saying...
Let's hear it again. It's like saying what? It's like saying Bob Dylan can't sing a song.
Or like John Rotten from John Lydon from the Sex Pistols. That's his style.
John Rotten. How
John Rotten.
Mr. Rotten to you. Well, people that love...
That's how he sings.
I know, but people that love Oasis were there and said it sounded terrible.
It's not going to be the Spice Girls. Actually, he actually sings.
He's got hair like them. Have you seen it? It's like the Prince Valiant. It's gone full Prince Valiant. Looks like Auntie Deb at a Christmas party.
Which Spice Girl? Which Spice Girl?
You're right. None of the Spice Girls
None of them have Prince Valiant hair.
No.
Anyway, you get what you pay for.
Jam Nation.
Everybody shout! Come on now, sing out! It's time for the ghoulies get together.
Imagine what you do with $20,000. That is our prize for our favourite ghoulie of the year. What have we got?
What gets my ghoulies is when you go to a shopping centre and you need to go to the ladies and you're busting and the toilets are like exaggerated a little bit, but another 500, 600 metres at the back of nowhere. And it's so exhausting trying to find them and get to them and you just have to wait and run.
Yeah.
If you're lucky.
If you're lucky,
you get to run.
And you got to duck into the parents' one.
Otherwise, it's all over Red Rover.
And then you get shade. Someone says, you're not a parent. I go, yes, I am. I am a parent. Just don't have my kids with me right now.
Is this a conversation that's happened in your head?
Have you been into those parents' ones? It's like Shangri-La in there.
Is it?
Yeah, there's like waterfalls and great stuff.
Okay. And wake. What else have we got?
Hi, Jonesy and Amanda. What really gets my ghoulies is when you're driving and you go through the tolls and it doesn't pick up your tag. About a week later, you get a toll notice to pay it with an admin fee of $1.50 or $2. They have your number plate to send you the toll notice. Why not just take it out of your toll account? Why the admin fee? Times that by 4 cars and 10 times a week. That's $80 a week worth of admin fees. That really gets my ghoulie.
That's a very good ghoulie.
That's why I cover my plate.
Mm-hmm. Say that again loudly.
Out with the bad, in with the good. If you dipped out, you can always contact us via the iHeartRadio app.
Our favourite caller, email or Facebook friend wins a double pass to see Kylie Minogue. Kylie is back. She's bringing her Tension tour to Kudos Bank Arena in March. Pre-sale starts tomorrow, so head to frontiertouring.com.
You also get that Jonesy and Amanda tea towel and key ring as well.
On yesterday's show, I sent you on a telepathic journey. You went to the cafe downstairs and I sent you a telepathic message to see if you could read my mind. Not what I felt like eating, but I pictured a food item to see if you got my message, but you didn't. Weirdly, I had pictured and sent you the message of a croissant. You didn't buy a croissant, you bought some yogurt. But the woman next to you was offered a croissant she hadn't ordered.
She said, I did not order this croissant.
Yeah. So the tribal drum was beating for telepathic powers.
You could read my mind, love.
Yeah, I don't know if Jeff from Blacktown has true powers either.
I used to tell my kids that I was telepathic and that I could make the cars coming towards me wave at me. And they went, no way you can do that, Dad. I said, I can. And all these cars were coming at me, all waving at me. And my God, they couldn't believe that it was true that I could do that. But really, I was flashing my lights, pretending there was a speed camera. But the kids were convinced that I was telepathic. I was controlling these people.
There's a sucker born every minute.
Righto, you two. That's enough.
Well, Ugly Phil is next. Now, the song that we guarantee to repeat before 6 o'clock tonight is Electric Blue by Icehouse. I'm going to be telling you that. If you hear that song again between now and 6 o'clock, we played it earlier.
I just think we played it at 7 o'clock. And Johnny Get Up Early in the Morning has listened to that, written it down, is ready. And now Johnny Slacky Pants, who's getting up now at 3 to 9.
Well, let's hope Johnny listening is going to be around today because that will win him or her $2,000 cash.
We'll be back from 6 to 9 for Jam Nation.
See you then.
Good day to you.
Well, thank God that's over.
Goodbye. Wipe the tears, baby, from your eyes.
Catch Jonesy and Amanda's podcast on the iHeartRadio app or wherever you get your podcasts.
Jonesy and Amanda.
Catch up on what you've missed on the free iHeartRadio app.